There will come a day when you take your last breath, and in that final moment, every excuse, every fear, every maybe tomorrow will vanish into silence. The truth is, most people never live. They just exist, waiting for some miracle that never comes. But you, if you are hearing this, you have a chance to feel what success truly tastes like before you die. Success isn't about money, fame, or cars. It's about standing in front of the mirror and knowing you didn't quit when it got hard. It's about walking through pain and refusing to bow down to weakness. Every scar you carry is proof you kept going when others surrendered. The world doesn't care about your comfort. It only respects your results. Stop living like you have forever. Every sunrise is a countdown, every moment a test. You either rise or you fade. Find out what it means to give everything you have, to push past limits until your soul burns with purpose. Because when you finally taste success, truly taste it, you'll realize it's not something you earn, it's something you become. See, comfort kills ambition. It's the silent poison that seeps into your soul and convinces you that good enough is success. It's the voice that whispers you deserve a break when you haven't even earned the sweat. Comfort is seductive. It tells you to stay where it's warm, where it's safe, where you don't have to face rejection, pain, or failure. But what it really does is put you to sleep while your dreams burn to ashes inside you. Every time you choose comfort, you kill a piece of your potential. You stop growing. You stop reaching. You stop becoming the person you were meant to be. Look around. Most people live in cages built out of comfort. They wake up, go to work, come home, scroll on their phones, eat, sleep, repeat. They don't chase greatness. They chase relief from boredom. And then they wonder why they feel empty. They've traded their fire for familiarity, their hunger for habit, their passion for peace that means nothing. Calm. Fort never made a warrior. It never made a king, a champion, or a legend. The ones who rise, the ones whose names echo long after they're gone, are the ones who walked into the storm willingly. They faced uncertainty and pain because they understood that discomfort is the birthplace of growth. You want success? Then stop running from the struggle. Every ache, every failure, every sleepless night is shaping you into someone stronger than the world expects you to be. Success doesn't live in your comfort zone. It hides in the moments that test your patience, your endurance, your will to fight when you're broken. The gym hurts. Building a business hurts. Waking up early hurts. Facing your fears hurts. But the pain you feel while pushing forward is the pain of transformation. The pain of staying comfortable is decay. It's the slow death of your spirit. Comfort doesn't just stop you from achieving. It convinces you you're already winning. That's the worst lie you can believe. Because the moment you think you've made it, the world moves on without you. Your edge dulls. Your hunger fades. You lose the spark that made you dangerous. That's why you must stay hungry always. When you wake up in the morning, ask yourself, am I moving closer to my goals or am I just surviving? If you're too comfortable, you're falling behind. Pressure builds diamonds, comfort builds dust. Every great story began with someone who refused to settle. They were tired, broke, doubted, rejected, but they didn't sit back. They stood up. They worked when others rested. They chose pain over peace, and that's why they conquered. You must learn to crave the discomfort. Fall in love with the grind. Respect the struggle. Because one day the pain will fade, but the pride of knowing you didn't quit will last forever. Comfort wants to make you ordinary. Ambition wants to make you legendary. You can't have both. Either you let your fears control you or you control your destiny. Every morning you decide to remain the same or to evolve. The people who make history are not the ones who felt ready. They're the ones who acted despite the fear, despite the doubt. You will never feel prepared for greatness. You must step into it anyway. Life is short, brutally short, and comfort will trick you into wasting it. You are meant to feel the fire, to push until your lungs burn, to look back one day and say, I gave everything I had. That's real living. That's success. So stop hiding from the hard things. Stop pampering your potential. Get uncomfortable. Get obsessed. Push yourself to the edge until you discover what you're truly capable of. Because on the other side of comfort lies a version of you that you've never met. The relentless, unbreakable, unstoppable version who doesn't settle for average. That's who you were born to be. And the only way to meet that version is to walk straight through the pain, through the fear, through every doubt screaming at you to quit. Comfort will keep you safe, but safety will never make you proud. Comfort kills ambition, but struggle, discipline, and sacrifice bring it to life. Choose wisely, because the future you dream about depends on what you're willing to suffer for today. Pain is the price of greatness. Every dream worth chasing, every victory worth holding comes wrapped in struggle, sacrifice, and suffering. You can't rise without being broken first. You can't evolve without being tested. The universe doesn't hand out success. It demands payment, and the currency is pain. The moment you decide to chase something bigger than yourself, life will push back. It will test your patience, your endurance, and your faith. It will strip away your comfort, your certainty, and your excuses. It will ask you again and again, how badly do you want it? And your answer isn't spoken. It's shown in how much pain you're willing to endure to get there. The people who become legends aren't the ones who avoided pain. They're the ones who embraced it. They understood that pain isn't punishment. It's preparation. Every tear, every failure, every sleepless night is shaping you, hardening you, carving the strength you'll need to carry the weight of success. You don't grow when life is easy. You grow when it hurts. The moments that break you are the moments that build you. When you're exhausted, when nothing is working, when everyone doubts you, that's when greatness is born. Pain teaches you discipline. It teaches you humility. It teaches you what you truly value. When you hurt, you find out who you misunderstood. You will fail, sometimes brutally. And yet, if you keep going, if you refuse to surrender, you'll discover a strength inside you that you never knew existed. That's the power of pain. It transforms you. The more you endure, the sharper you become. The more you struggle, the stronger your character grows. Success built on ease is fragile. It crumbles the moment pressure hits, but success forged through pain is unbreakable. That's why real winners don't complain about how hard it is. They expect it to be hard. They welcome the difficulty because they know pain is proof they're on the right path. Every champion has bled for their dream. Every masterpiece was born from frustration, doubt, and countless failures. Pain is not your enemy. It's your mentor. It's teaching you lessons comfort never will. It teaches patience when progress feels invisible. It teaches focus when distractions surround you. It teaches perseverance when quitting seems easier. And the moment you stop running from pain and start learning from it, you become unstoppable. The truth is, greatness doesn't care about how you feel. It only rewards those who keep moving when they're tired, when they're broken, when they have every reason to give up. Pain is the price of that transformation. It's the fire that purifies you, burning away your weakness and ego, leaving behind only raw, unshakable strength. You can't buy greatness. You earn it through suffering. You earn it through the mornings you don't want to get up, but do anyway. Through the failures that crush your spirit, but don't end your fight. Through the moments when nobody believes in you, but you still believe in yourself. That's the price. That's the cost of standing out in a world addicted to comfort. Most will never pay it. They'll quit when it hurts. They'll trade long-term victory for short-term relief. But you can be different. You can let pain forge you instead of defeat you. Because on the other side of pain lies power, oaths, and peace that comfort will never give you. Every scar becomes a story. Every wound becomes wisdom. And one day, when you finally stand on the mountaintop of your dream, looking back at the climb, you'll realize the pain was worth every second. The blood, the sweat, the tears, they weren't signs of suffering. They were the proof of your transformation. Pain was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to awaken you, to strip away the weak parts of your soul so that the warrior within could rise. So don't fear pain. Don't hide from it. Embrace it, because the more it hurts, the closer you are to greatness. And when you finally get there, when you feel that victory in your bones, you will know that every moment of pain was the down payment for your destiny. Excuses. Excuses are the language of the weak. They are the words people use to explain why they gave up, why they didn't try harder, why they settled for less than they were capable of becoming. Excuses are comfort disguised as logic. You sound reasonable. They sound smart, but deep down they are poison. They kill dreams slowly, silently, one justification at a time. Every excuse is a tiny surrender, a confession that you were afraid to face the truth. People hide behind excuses because it's easier than owning their failure. It's easier to say, I didn't have time, than to admit I didn't make time. It's easier to say, I'm not lucky, than to admit I didn't work hard enough. Excuses protect your ego, but destroy your potential. They give you temporary relief, but permanent regret. You can't grow while you're busy explaining why you can't. The truth is, every second you spend making excuses is a second you could have used to take action. The weak use words to escape accountability. The strong use action to rewrite their circumstances. You will never meet a truly successful person who blames others for their situation. Winners don't talk about what they can't control. They focus on what they can. They don't say, I can. They ask, how can I? That's the difference. The weak seek reasons. The strong seek results. Every time life hits you with an obstacle, you have two choices. To find a way or to find an excuse. Most people pick the easy one. They convince themselves they're victims, not fighters. They blame their parents, their boss, the economy, their past. They tell themselves stories to justify mediocrity. And the more they repeat them, the more they start to believe them. But the truth doesn't care about your excuses. The truth is that your life is your responsibility and no one's coming to save you. If you want something, go earn it. Excuses won't lift you when you fall. Excuses won't pay your bills, build your legacy, or fulfill your purpose. Only action will. The moment you stop making excuses, your life changes instantly because you take back control. You stop being a victim and become the author of your story. Excuses are for those who fear effort, who crave sympathy instead of success. They want others to feel sorry for them, to agree that life is unfair, but fairness doesn't exist. The world rewards those who adapt, not those who complain. Every time you make an excuse, you're telling life you're not ready for greatness. You're saying, I'd rather stay where I am than face what it takes to grow. And life listens. It gives you exactly what you settle for. That's why the strongest people don't look for easy roads. They build the strength to walk the hard ones. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They create it. They don't talk about what they wish they had. They work with what they've got. Excuses are a disease that spreads through weak minds. You hear it everywhere. It's too late. I'm too tired. I don't have the resources. I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow is the graveyard of dreams. Tomorrow never comes for those who keep waiting for the right time. The right time is now. The only way to kill excuses is to take immediate action. Every time your mind whispers, I can't, respond with, watch me. You owe it to yourself to silence that inner weakness, to prove that discipline will always beat doubt. The ones who rise to greatness are not those who had it easy. They are those who refuse to let excuses define them. They turn pain into fuel, setbacks into strategy, and failure into feedback. They didn't sit around explaining why it was hard. They made it happen anyway. That's what separates the elite from the average. Excuses may protect your pride today, but they will rob you of your peace tomorrow. One day you'll look back and realize that every excuse you made became a brick in the wall between you and your dream. Don't let that happen. Tear that wall down with action, consistency, and courage. The moment you decide to stop lying to yourself, to stop defending your laziness, everything changes. You become unstoppable because nothing can hold you back except your own words. Excuses are for those who want sympathy. Results are for those who want respect. Choose which one you want to live with. Because at the end of your life, when you look back, the only thing that will matter is whether you did everything you could or whether you let excuses speak louder than your ambition. Time doesn't wait. Every second counts. It's the one thing or buyback, the one currency that slips away no matter how rich, talented, or powerful you become. Every second that passes is gone forever, taking with it an opportunity that will never return. Yet most people act as if they have an endless supply of time, as if tomorrow is promised. They move through life half asleep, scrolling through distractions, wasting hours on things that don't matter, convincing themselves they'll start one day. But one day is a lie. One day becomes next week becomes next year, and suddenly you wake up realizing the life you wanted has passed you by. Time is ruthless. It doesn't care about your excuses, your fears, or your plans. It moves forward whether you're ready or not. The clock is always ticking, and while you hesitate, someone else is out there grinding, learning, building, living. The difference between success and regret is how you use your time. Every legend, every self-made success, every great story began with someone who refused to waste a single moment. They understood that time is life itself, and once it's gone forever. You can recover from failure, but you can't recover from wasted time. You can rebuild money, relationships, even health, but not a single lost second. That's why you must treat every day as a gift, every hour as an investment. You can't afford to live like you have forever. The truth is, you don't know how much time you have left. None of us do. That should terrify you and motivate you. If you died tonight, would you be proud of how you spent today? Did you move closer to your dreams, or did you let distractions win again? Did you live with purpose or did you simply exist? Every morning you wake up is a second chance, but it's also one less day on your clock. What are you doing with it? Time is the ultimate equalizer. It doesn't care who you are or where you come from. We all get 24 hours. But what you do with those hours defines who you become. Some use them to build empires. Others waste them on meaningless comfort. The successful don't have more time. They have more discipline. They know that the world won't wait for them to be ready. So they act even when it's hard, even when it's inconvenient. They respect time because they know it's the only thing they truly own. The weak say, I'll start when I feel motivated. The strong say, I'll start now. Every second counts because every second compounds. A single choice today could change the course of your life forever. You skip a workout and that becomes a habit. You procrastinate on your dream and that delay becomes a lifetime of regret. But if you take action now, if you move 1 inch forward ever, time will become your ally instead of your enemy. The greatest pain in life isn't failure. It's the realization that you wasted your potential. One day you'll look in the mirror and see time etched into your face. The youth, the energy, the possibilities, they fade. But what you build with your time lasts forever. Legacy is the proof of how you spent your hours. Every great achievement, every innovation, every act of greatness began with a person who understood that time doesn't wait. They didn't have endless opportunities. They created them. They worked while others slept, sacrificed while others partied, and because of that, the world remembers their names. You don't need more time. You need more focus. You need to stop treating your days like they're disposable. Every time you hit snooze, every time you scroll for just 5 more minutes, every time you say later, you're stealing from your future. Time is your greatest gift, but also your greatest test. What you do with it determines whether you'll live with pride or regret. Stop waiting for perfect moments. They don't exist. Stop believing you have time. You don't. The clock is ticking whether you move or not. And one day it will stop. When that day comes, all your excuses will mean nothing. All that will matter is what you did with the seconds you were given. So make them count. Make every breath, every action, every effort a reflection of the life you want to live. Don't waste another moment watching others chase their dreams while you hesitate. Time doesn't wait. It moves with or without you. And when it's gone, it's gone. The question is, when your time runs out, will you have lived like you knew every second mattered? Or will you look back and realize that while you were waiting for the right time, your life passed you by? The choice is yours and the time is now. Ebricks. Success isn't found. It's forged within. It's not something you stumble upon, not a treasure buried somewhere waiting for the lucky few. Success is created, built, earned through fire, failure, and relentless effort. It's not about luck or chance. It's about what you become through struggle. The world sells the illusion that success can be handed to you. Quick money, easy fame, shortcuts to glory. But real success doesn't work like that. It's not external, it's internal. It's the strength to keep moving when everything around you screams to stop. It's the courage to face yourself, to confront your fears, your doubts, your weaknesses, and to master them. Success is a battle fought in silence, in the moments no one sees, when you're alone and tempted to quit. It's in the decision to show up again, to try again, to believe again. You can't find success because it isn't out there waiting. It's waiting inside you to be unlocked through discipline, sacrifice, and persistence. The ones who make it in life didn't find success. They forged it with their hands, with their sweat, with their pain. They built it brick by brick through failure, rejection, and years of unseen effort. Success is not a gift. It's a transformation. It's what happens when you burn away excuses, ego, and laziness until only your true strength remains. You must be willing to break yourself down to rebuild stronger. That's the forging process. Just like steel is hardened through fire, your character is hardened through adversity. The struggle you face isn't meant to destroy you. It's meant to shape you. The pain, the setbacks, the uncertainty. They're the tools that carve greatness out of raw potential. But most people never get that far because they quit when it gets uncomfortable. They think success should come easy, that passion should always feel good. But passion without discipline is fantasy. Dreams without action are delusion. You can't find what you're not willing to create. You have to earn it. You have to bleed for it. Success demands the best version of you, and it won't accept anything less. Every day, life asks you a question. Hose W badly, do you want it? And your answer isn't in your words, it's in your actions. Do you wake up when it's hard? Do you push through the pain? Do you stay focused when no one's watching? That's where success is forged, in the grind that no one celebrates. The truth is, success isn't a destination. It's a state of being, a reflection of who you've become. You can have all the money, the recognition, the status, but if you didn't earn it, it will never fulfill you, because real success feels different. It comes with pride, with peace, with the deep knowing that you built yourself from nothing. It's the quiet satisfaction of looking in the mirror and saying, I did that. I became that. The fire inside you is your forge. Every doubt is a hammer strike. Every failure is heat refining your soul. You're not supposed to find success. You're supposed to become it. It's not something you chase. It's something you attract by the person you turn yourself into. The stronger your mindset, the clearer your vision, the more unstoppable your drive, the closer you get. But forging success takes time. It takes years of invisible work. You will question yourself, you will fail, you will want to quit, but that's part of the process. Every time you rise after falling, you add another layer of strength. Every time you sacrifice comfort for growth, you sharpen your edge. Eventually, the world will see what you've built, but long before that, you'll feel it within yourself. You'll know that success isn't in the applause, the numbers, or the fame. It's in the person you've become, the disciplined, focused, unbreakable version of you. That's the real reward. So stop searching for success outside yourself. Stop waiting for the perfect opportunity, the right timing, or someone to give you permission. You already have everything you need inside you, your mind, your will, your fire.